Hi, this is Dylan from Business English Unplugged, and this is another conversation-driven, materials light, and focus on emergent language activity for your business English learners. This one is called Your Best Negotiation, and it's a great little activity we can use with in-service learners. That is people who have been working in their job or working for a company or working in the corporate world for quite a long time, because they will undoubtedly have interacted and participated in several negotiations. So the activity is simple. The learner talks about a successful negotiation. You can practice persuasive language and professional language, and it gets them reflecting on the importance of negotiation and how you can be an effective negotiator. The learning opportunity, I think, is mainly related to storytelling, talking about successful negotiations, which could be very interesting, I think. For example, if they're interviewing for a new role, they might be asked to talk about a time they negotiated successfully. And it may even help them if they need to negotiate in that scenario, maybe for a higher salary or better working conditions. We start by asking them about a successful negotiation they were involved in. So it might be something from their job directly if they're working in sales, for example, but even something like when they were interviewed for their job and negotiating their salary, or they may have negotiated tasks or responsibilities at work with a colleague. So you can make it into a relatively important negotiation or something that really only affected them, some aspect of their professional life. Then we rehearse. Again, you can talk about negotiating vocabulary like I opened by proposing, I suggested, we reached a compromise, those sort of things. And also anecdotes, telling anecdotes as well. You could review that sequences. First I did this, then I realized that wasn't going to work, so I changed and tried that. Then you get the respond part where the learner recounts what happens what happened again. It could just be a monologue at the beginning, like a tiny presentation, and then when you repeat it, you could make it more conversational. After they've had a try at talking about a successful negotiation, then you do the reflect and refine bit, which is where we really focus on the emergent language. Again, you can upgrade, you can reformulate, you can expand, you can make some suggestions for alternative phrases or vocabulary. Then they repeat, and they may try to use the emergent language, or they just may work on the accuracy. They may use very similar language to that they used in the first retelling of the anecdote, but they may just try to correct some of those errors. And then, as a follow-up activity, you could get them to come up with a list of negotiating strategies or things they learned from that successful negotiation. It could be what to do, what they should do, or what they shouldn't do. And I think that makes it quite a complete lesson and a great practical activity for your learners. Again, you can actually repeat the negotiation stories with your learners, or even practice. It could be a lead-in to actually practicing negotiation in real life scenarios, like, as I said, getting a salary increase, or maybe changing their conditions, or maybe going on holiday at a difficult time, whatever it is that they may have to negotiate at work.